After reviewing other cost drivers that will necessitate further engagement. Subsequently, the President, His Excellency Joseph Bokai Sr. met with rice importers and other business stakeholders and predicated upon evolving possibilities, he took a decision that there will be no increase in the price of rice on the Liberian market. Meanwhile, the government of Liberia and the rice importers still remain engaged in addressing their concern, particularly regarding the increasing cost of doing business and bottlenecks as raised by them. The Ministry of Commerce and Industry is reassuring the public that there is no shortage of rice on the Liberian market or an increase in the price of the commodity as it is being speculated. The Ministry of Commerce and Industry is cautioning the general business community not to sell rice beyond the current market price. Any entity or individual found in hauling, hacking, or creating other forms of artificial shortage of the commodity on the market will face the full weight of the law. The inspectors of the Ministry of Commerce and Industry will be very vigilant in monitoring, inspecting all warehouses and business entities for compliance. And the statement is on the signature of the Minister of Commerce, Mr. Amin Bokai. We'll now take a question.
Guys, hello and welcome to the Liberal TV Network. Today is a special edition of the regular press briefing here at the Ministry of Information, Culture and Tourism, where Minister Daniel Otisana is going to address the press, addressing the media regarding some critical issues at the Civil Service Agency in Liberia.
To welcome all of you to the Ministry of Information, Culture Affairs and Tourism. The press briefing is gaining momentum. It has become an effective medium through which government communication is being channeled to the people of Liberia via the mass media. So we are happy to be here again. Today as announced yesterday, we have as our distinguished guest the Director General of the CSA, Mr. Josiah Joka. Mr. Joka is accompanied by Mr. Darlington A.P. Smith, or one of the deputy at the Civil Service Agency. Mr. Marvin Yempo, let me welcome you. Before we invite Mr. Joka to the podium, we'd like to speak on a few issues. As announced yesterday, the President, His Excellency Ambassador Joseph Bokai, convened a meeting with the importers and members of the business community with the sole objective of making timely intervention in what was announced as a pending increment in the price of rice on the Liberian market. The President, in his wisdom, met with the importers yesterday, and the Executive Mansion has accordingly announced that the pending increment in the price of rice have been averted as a result of the President's intervention. Follow-up meeting to that meeting from the Mansion yesterday is currently ongoing with the Minister of Commerce, the Ministry of Information, and other relevant agencies that are concerned. They are currently meeting with the importers to work out the modality in enforcing the President's mandate. Like we indicated yesterday, We cannot politicize the rest crisis. We cannot speculate about it. We have to desist from doing so because it's a political commodity. We do not want any instability. That is why the government didn't create room for any speculation. The government took siege of the matter from the very beginning, and it has been resolved. And we are calling on members of the public to listen to what the government has said. There's no increment. And if there were anybody in your community who is involved in holding the products, the rights, or increasing the price arbitrarily for the purpose of exploiting the situation, we encourage the public to report any such incident to the authorities. The Ministry of Commerce is involved, the Ministry of Justice, through the LMP, they are all involved. And this is meant to keep the country stable. So we commend the President for his intervention. The fear of the population, the fear of our people cannot be alleviated. There will be no increment. The Ministry of Commerce are being informed after the meeting today. We will speak to the Liberian people to inform them the outcome, to inform the public on the outcome of that meeting. Until anything to the contrary occurs, we are hopeful that the situation has been resolved as a result of the intervention by the President. That being said, we'd like to announce that His Excellency the President, Ambassador Joseph Bokai, and the Cabinet, heads and deputy heads of state-owned enterprises, SOEs, autonomous agencies, commissions, deputy ministers, and assistant ministers will participate in a full-day mandatory retreat at the Ellen Johnson Sully Ministerial Complex in Congo Town, Monrovia, from Thursday, May 23rd to Sunday, May 26th. The retreat is being held on the theme coordination and performance, delivering on national agenda priorities. Why is the retreat important? The President 100 days have been concluded. The report on the assessment report on the President 100 day plan has been published to the public, and Liberians are talking about it. The President is not going to stop there. Like we said, the 100-day action plan was an immediate intervention. The 100-day was time-bound, it had elapsed since May 1st. This retreat, as the objective indicates, is geared towards the formation of a national development agenda. The objective of the retreat also includes reinforcing the President's agenda, where the President will communicate his vision in his opening remarks to a wide range of officials in the administration. Initiate conversation on the formation of a new national development plan. The 100 days have elapsed. We have the report. We are now going to start the conversation on the formation of a national development plan. And this plan is what the government is going to use to project for developmental agenda for the next 5 years in the country. The retreat, one objective of the retreat also is to promote cohesion and coordination and enhance the process of government. Coordination among cabinet ministers to foster collaborations towards realizing the government visions and priorities. The retreat objective is also to further transparency and accountability measures to track performance across government sectors. Encourage team building. The cabinet retreat foster a sense of camaraderie and networking among members through team building activities and informal interactions. Relationships can be strengthened, leading to a better collaboration and decision-making process. At the end of the retreat, it is the anticipation of the President that the retreat will be very successful, and it is imperative that all members of the Cabinet and heads of our agencies attend and actively participate in the deliberation. So it's a 4-day retreat that will be held at the Ministerial Complex beginning Thursday, tomorrow, and we look forward to see you members of the press to provide coverage for the opening section of the retreat. That being said, we will now invite to the podium